Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Today we're going to be playing a little high octane poker on Poker Stars. A little 5 card and 6 card PLO. The stakes are low. We're playing 10 cent, 25 cent, and 25 cent, 50 cent. But the action is pretty wild. All right. Ace, ace, king, jack, jack. Pretty decent hand. Note our opponent only playing about 30 big. We've only got one suit. That's the one thing this hand's really lacking. And actually, he's got superior aces. I'm not sure why his are better. We both got one suit. I guess. Who knows? Who knows what's up? And we end up chopping. Pretty standard. Another decent hand here. Ace, king, 10, 5, 3. Blind on blind. Should I 3-bet this clown or should I see a flop? He's an aggressive opener, but I'm just going to peel a flop, I guess. 10s and 5s, not bad. 5 SPR. I think he checks, showing weakness. I can bet. My hand's decent. Jack's not a great card. Completes 8-9. I don't expect him to take this line with a lot of 8-9 combos, but Jack's up, gets there. Terrible river run out. Now, any 9x is a straight. And he ends up with 6-4 on the back end. So he makes a small straight. All right. Over here, 6-card PLO. We flop top, middle, and bottom. And a gut shot. So 3-pair, nice to have just because you are blocking that extra possibility of a set, which in 6-card PLO, it's a very real possibility. In 4-card PLO, usually you're not too worried about that when you have 2-pair. Obviously, it could happen, but it's a lot more common in 6-card PLO. Even you're blocking, if you have 2-pair, like queens and tens, queen 10-5, for example, there's only one combo of queen queen, right? But 6-card PLO, they're showing up with that one combo. A lot of the time, if the money goes in, you're deep, or you're facing a raise and you're deep, they're either going to have like some really premium draw, possibly with a made hand component, or they're going to have like top and middle set, usually with something else going on too. Okay. Weak aces here. I'm going to defend. This is not a spot where I want to be blowing up the pot. I won't even hit a full, to be honest. Like, this hand is not going to play very well 3-way in a single raise pot unless we smash that top set. Or if we run out aces full, as we've done here. Unfortunately, unlikely that anybody has a payoff hand. They would have bet the flop or the turn usually. So I'm going to bet small and try to get a crying call. It doesn't happen. What can you do? Okay. Pretty nice swap here. We flop top set with weak backup. And we're over deep. So I check, see what's going to happen. If I check raise, I can only make it 20. We got still much behind. Okay, 6 of spades. Not great, not the end of the world. 9 of spades is the end of the world. And Villain actually got there on the river. He had, I think, a pair of 5s as well, so he was like using blockers on the turn. Kind of interesting that Villain did check behind the river with the king high flush. that's something to make a note of. Maybe doesn't go for a thin value in big pots or maybe just at all. I'm gonna be watching his play, seeing if that's a tendency or if that was an aberration or what. I'm not even saying like that's necessarily a massive mistake or I think probably it's a bet. I'm not sure. Nobody really knows about spots in 6 card PLO. I would assume you can value that there, but but more so, I just think that that might be indicative of a certain thought process or particular style of play. I mean, river passivity is a pretty common characteristic for a lot of players. Okay, here we got a rundown. Single gapper at the top, pair at the bottom. It's it's an alright hand. Not great, not terrible. Sort of middling, I guess. I like having 6 cards that work together. I think that's pretty strong. And we're high enough up in the ranking of cards that I think we can get in there. Maybe we could have raised. All right. We defend ace, queen, jack, jack, five in the big blind. And I don't think Villain's going to continue. He's probably folding like pretty much everything. But I don't know. Maybe he'll outthink himself, or he's got jack deuce, so he just can't fold the deuce. Yeah, we get to complete cheaply. Oh, it does get raised. Still not going to take a flop here. I mean, I've got bad absolute position. My relative position's okay. Probably going to check raise if somebody bets. We're not super deep. Obviously, top set, pretty good hand. I've got backdoor diamonds, backdoor hearts. This is the problem with being first to act, but yeah, I can make it. Okay, I can make it all in. That's fun. And okay, yeah, that's interesting. I'm a real dog here, although I mean not super bad or anything. 32% three way, but yeah. All right, fair enough. Top set, no good. Okay, this guy opens. I'm three betting, very premium. Beautiful flop. I'm just gonna pot it, blast it, and pray a club doesn't come. We go back to the diamonds. All right, pick it down, whatever. It's fine. Maybe not the most artfully played hand. What's going on here? Limp in and definitely going to raise for value from small blind here. We're against the limper. We're going to call and okay. I don't know. Check, I guess. Check again, maybe. I'm feeling pretty good about my hand still. I mean, it's a small bet. Yeah, we take it down. Meanwhile, second nuts again here. And we put in a small bet. Not broad. See what happens. Okay. Aces in 6 card PLO. And we've got a second suit here. It's spades. It's not ace high, but it's there. It exists. And we got a 5 cluster. The 3's playing with the aces. These are good aces. Okay, we flop into flush draw with top pair and backdoor spades. And the question is, do we see that or not? So we've got okay equity here. What does betting accomplish? If they have a set, we get check raised. Put money in against inferior draws. That's attractive. Might get a free card on the turn. Okay. Oh, what happened? We checked. I just decided to bet. I guess I hit check instead or something. That's fine. I think you just pulled here. Single raise pot. He loose player defended the big blind. He's got all sorts of deuces in his range. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess you just fold. I don't think I can raise here. Can definitely limp along, join the party. Looking for a very strong flop, basically. This player in the big blind, really interesting opponent, very aggressive. I mean, we flop top two pair. That's gotta count for something. He's not deep enough for us to worry about it if he decides to stack off. This is a hand where if the big blind had check raised with the initiative there, that would be terrifying with the stack sizes. Like top two, normally in PLO you would just go with it, like 4 card PLO, but 5 and 6 card, it really becomes a little more nerve wracking. All right, small blind here, 6 card PLO, pretty nice hand. Got 4 Broadway and then 8-7. It's still sort of there. Flop game 10-9. You'd have a huge drop. Garbage flop. 4-4-7-2 diamonds. Completely, just absolutely not very good for us whatsoever. Oh, heads up battling. Uh, how do you play heads up 6 card PLO? Very carefully, I guess. This guy's an aggressive player. Will I be able to trap him? I really hate playing heads up and six max at the same time because it just completely skews my evaluation of what's going on in the six max tables. Look at this, okay? We've got top three pair, both flush draws, an over pair, and a gut shot. Oh, he folds. Why did you fold? We had so much going on there. What can you have but like open ended? There's nothing for him to have at that point. Oh, garbage flop. 9-6-4. I don't know if we get here. This guy is he's quite aggressive. You gotta take flops, you know. You gotta see flops when you're playing somebody heads up. You gotta be a loose goose in there, mixing it up. Okay, he's auto three betting. He's gonna auto three bet. Oh, he didn't auto three bet. Okay, that's interesting. Check back. Okay, spade. I can see the river anyway. Uh, I don't know if I can pay this off here. Did he be bluffing? I have 1-9 blocker. He could be bluffing. He's 10, pot, pot. All right, let's look him up. No, he's got it. That's no wonder he did a three bet. He's got 3 10s in his hand. All right, nice hand. Nice hand. All right, kings are good. We won. Meanwhile, Jack 4 here. We got a tight. River's the 9. And I'll just put it in. I mean, He's probably for sure got spades. I'm definitely losing this hand. Wow. It's probably down the flop anyway. Well, who knows? Pretty tense. I will not defend the trips, I don't think. Not those trips, anyway. This guy is so aggressive. Check back. So down. I might quit this guy. It's tough to play aggressive players, so it's tough. Okay, it's not bad. Not a bad flop. Seems to be kind of reasonable close. He's not airballing that much. Garbage river. Garbage river. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this guy. Meanwhile, decent draw here on the flop. On the turn, it might just fold. Okay, so yeah, we got like 10 nut outs. Get him wide. Yeah. I'm just gonna lay it down.